welcome back to my channel. It's Brittney Bundles, and tonight I'm filming a second video. So if you see me in the same outfit in the Coach bag review, that's why, because I am doing two tonight for you guys. So be sure to go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. It really keeps me going. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notifications. That way you're always notified when I upload a video. Today I'm going to be making a video. It's a Q&A video, just answering some of the questions that I've received via Facebook, my email, Instagram, and Twitter. So if you're not following me on any of those social media platforms that I just mentioned, then definitely make sure that you do. I will have them linked below. And I'm just going to hop right into the video, you guys. So the first question I'm going to go over is, I wrote down a list of a few different questions and I didn't really know which one I was going to answer. It kind of just, I just felt like I wanted to randomly pick them. I wouldn't have it like already rehearsed in my mind, and it would already be like, it would just be really fresh for you guys. So I'm going to kind of skip around and I'm going to answer, what is my biggest challenge? This is a hard question because, as you guys know, I am in the process of opening my first salon, Bad Chick Hair Salon. You can check out the website at bchhairsalon.com. I don't know. I mean, there's a few different sides of my business. We do the wholesale and drop shipping. I do sell hair extensions, and then I also have the salon now. I kind of had the online portion, I don't want to say down packed, but that was what I was used to. So that wasn't really challenging for me. What is challenging for me now is the salon process. If I can choose, or if I can just say, when you sit down, like for me, when I sat down and I made my business plan and I mapped out everything, one thing that I can say, opening a business is kind of like renovating your home. And I say that because when you start renovating your home, you can have a set budget and you can have in your mind already planned how things are going to go. But 9 times out of 10, things never go that way. I don't want to say I'm over budget, but there's a lot of things that I did not consider. Small things that I didn't map out and I didn't figure out how much they were going to cost. The building that I have is 2,000 square feet, or 21 or 2,200 square feet. With that being said, it doesn't have, the floors aren't finished. So I had to make a choice. Do I want to finish the floors or not? And initially I moved back and forth. I'm like, no, I really don't want to finish these floors. It's going to be too much money. And then I was like, well, you know, I do want the floors to be finished because I still do want the salon to look nice. And then finally I was like, you know what? I'm going to do half. I'm going to do half of the floors because it's so expensive. And, you know, well, for me, my thoughts were, get a big salon. You know, you're going to be able to help more women, employ more people, build more traffic, and get your name out there more with a bigger building behind you. But with a bigger building, the expenses are higher. So those are some things that I really didn't, I thought about, have the exact budget for them because I've never called around for commercial carpeting quotes. You can look online as much as you want, but when someone actually comes out and does the measurements, and for me, the pricing was a lot higher. So just things like that, you know, like the carpet costing money, and what else? Salon equipment. I knew the salon equipment was going to be expensive because I already looked that up and I priced out the equipment that I wanted. Some more stuff that you need, like paint, you know, like paint can get so expensive. I planned on painting a few walls, but then you get in there and you see that you need more than just a few walls painted. What else? Floorboards. I can go on, but I can say my biggest challenge right now is the salon. The renovations is, you know, one part of it. And then the other part is hiring. Hiring is a very hard process, you guys. Never thought in a million years, you know, and I didn't think opening a business would be easy because nothing has ever come to me just handed to me or just easy. You know what I mean? I don't want to say that my life is the hardest ever, but I can say that I've worked for everything that I have. And, you know, God has blessed me with the talents and the, you know, abilities that I have to be able to move forward and acquire businesses and, you know, help other women, you know. So I thank God, I praise him. But, and it's no, you know, getting people to apply to your job is just one hurdle. That's just the beginning. You know what I mean? That's the easy part. But actually finding people that you trust, finding people that are serious, like serious about the position, that look at this, look at your job as an actual career, that respects you enough to be on time and to, you know, contact you if something comes up, and just a lot of different things, you know. And right when you think you found someone, then something else happens and you're just like, oh. You know, so finding good people that you can actually trust and rely on sounds easy. Hardest thing I've probably tackled. The salon is scheduled to open in less than a month, and I can honestly say I have not wholeheartly signed on that dotted line with anyone yet. I've had multiple interviews, spoken to multiple people, but it's somewhat challenging. So what I would say, I knew that there were going to be some challenges with the salon. So that's why I didn't just open, or I'm not just opening a salon. We're going to sell my hair extensions there as well. I would say if you're planning on opening a business, try to offer not just a product, but try to offer a service too. Service and product, offer those both, so that if, you know, one is running a little slow, you can rely on something else. So if I open and say, God forbid, I don't have any stylist in there, okay, well, we still have our products. You know what I mean? Or say we're sold out of products. Okay, well, we still have our stylist. So make sure that you can come at your business with all, you know, at all different angles to make sure that you're maximizing your productivity and your success. So, second question I'm going to answer. Someone asked me, which is more important? Is having inventory important? No. Is having inventory the most important part of starting a business? Okay. No, not to me. And you'll talk to a lot of different, you know, if you ask any business owner, they're going to have their own, and I'm sorry guys, I keep moving my mouth, but this like lipstick, this matte stuff is so sticky. Like, I don't like it. So I'm probably not going to wear it anymore. But, to me, having inventory is not the most important factor of a business. You can have all the inventory that you want to have and still be just sit on it for months, for years, and not sell it. Having inventory is not the most important. I have a whole drop shipping program where women sell, they sell hair without having inventory at home. I personally think that the most important part of the business is, I'm sorry guys, I just saw a text message. I personally think that the most important part of the business is marketing, advertising. That's the most important part. Yes, you want to have inventory. I mean, that's obvious. But at the end of the day, I would advise any woman that I'm working with, get your marketing game together, because that's what's going to really, drive success. You can have, like I said, all the inventory in the world, but if no one knows your name, where is it going? If no one knows that you're selling this product, who are you selling it to? So be mindful of that. Yes, inventory is important. I can't stress that enough, but it's not the most important. Marketing and advertising, I would definitely say, are the most important parts to running a business. Have I ever dealt with taking a loss? Explain. Yes. It was actually a time, I think it was last year, and a customer actually ordered some hair online. So I packaged the order, sent the order out, just a normal transaction. But what I didn't pay attention to, the customer actually ordered in her name and her address, but the credit card information was in a different person's name. I didn't really pay attention to it because I'm like, okay, maybe it was her boyfriend or her husband or someone like that that's ordering for her. So whatever, I'm still going to send it out. I sent it out, and the weirdest thing happened. I got a notification on my PayPal account or on my, yeah, I think it was PayPal. And there was like a chargeback. It was like a chargeback or like a hold or something like that. But anyways, they were holding my money. And, I'm like, why are they holding my money? Like, what happened? And they were like, well, this customer is disputing this charge because the person that owns the card is saying that the card was stolen and they didn't process this order, or they didn't pay for this hair. And I'm like, well, I sent the hair to the girl, so I went to the police station. I filed police claims. I did everything that I could possibly do. And actually, guys, it was not on PayPal. This was on a card processing system. It's actually called Stripe. It was Stripe. Stripe is a card processing system that you can sign up for, like on GoDaddy, or I think you can even use it on Shopify. But Stripe allows you to, process credit card orders on your website or through your web host. And long story short, I didn't get my money back. This woman actually got the hair, and they were rewarded their money back because they were like, well, you sent it to this woman, but he said he didn't pay for it. So, you know what I mean? So the police went to her house and everything like that, and she answered the door sometimes she didn't answer the door, but she kept the hair, and I lost my money. So I lost profit, I lost my money, and I lost my products. And that just taught me, from that day I stopped using Stripe. I stopped accepting credit cards, and I only work through PayPal, because PayPal, when someone places an order on your website, they have like this PayPal verified system where you can check, even if someone has like a different PayPal name than their own name, if everything verifies with PayPal, then you're eligible for seller protection, which means that PayPal got your back. They're going to make sure that if anything, fishy or any chargebacks or any crazy, stuff like that happens, they're going to fight for you. Whereas Stripe and the other card companies, they were kind of like, you're on your own. They weren't really, they didn't have a system where they could dispute for you. They were just like, I'm just the card processing system, and that's it. So I can't tell you guys how to run your business, but if any of you guys are running online businesses, then definitely look into just going the PayPal route, especially in a hair business, because there's so many scams with hair. Women get creative. When they need their hair or when they want their hair, they'll get creative. So I only use PayPal now. I only use PayPal. The only time that I would use a card system is like in my salon, but you have to make sure that they sign their receipts. And then, you have cameras in the salon and things like that. So there's more, there's more proof that you can kind of go back on, and, versus you just shipping hair to someone. And she was actually all the way in California. So shipped hair all the way to someone in California or Houston, one of those places. But, yeah, that was not fun at all. And I learned my lesson, and that day I stopped taking credit cards. What else do I want to talk about? How to budget for a salon. That's another whole video. That's going to take a long time, and we're already at 15 minutes. So I think I'm just going to answer one more. And this is kind of the same question. It's just like, hiring process. So I'm thinking that means, how is my hiring process going, or what process do I use for hiring? So what I use for hiring is, I actually use Indeed.com. Indeed is expensive, I'm not gonna lie. You have to pay, you get charged per click. So every time someone's on Indeed just looking at different jobs and browsing, and you click that job, I'm paying for it. If you click bad chick here, I have to pay for it. So that was getting expensive, because if you think about it, if you're looking for a job, you click a lot of links. You just look and you read the description, but every time you do that, someone's billed. So I think it was like maybe a weekend, and I was already like at $350, and I only had maybe 5 applications, and I said, no, I can't do that. That's too much. It didn't make sense. I'm not going to spend $350 a week and get 5 applications. It didn't make sense to me. So then I relied to Facebook. Now, Facebook, you really can't do any hiring ads. So you kind of have to tailor it differently, And so what I would do is I would put new salon, braiders, and stylists, click here. So then when they clicked on my website would pop up and it would show that I'm hiring so that they can fill out the information. But Facebook is very picky about soliciting jobs on, you know, their platform. So I wouldn't advise to go on there and just say hiring such and such, because if they catch that word hiring or jobs or anything like that, then mine were denied. So, you know, maybe you'll have better luck, but mine's were denied. What else do I use? I also had signs outside of my shop that said Bad Chick Hair Salon hiring, call this number. So I used signs. I had signs actually in the windows of my salon. What else? Just finding any avenue that you can go down to advertise. I mean, there's really no wrong way to advertise. I mean, any outlet that you have. But like I said, advertising and marketing are so crucial for your business. But the thing is, it costs money. It costs money for a radio ad. It costs money for Facebook ad. It costs money. You know, for Instagram ad, it costs money. Everything costs money. A lot of times when you send hair for YouTubers to review, it costs money. You know, you have to pay for getting your name out there. Now, there are some people that are just very nice and will help you market for free, but those people are few and between. You know what I mean? So they're not, you're not going to bump into them every day. But yeah, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. Keep sending me questions. I am more than happy to answer them for you, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.